Hey, hey, English learners! Welcome back to Speak with Joey and Phoebe, your English speaking podcast for real life conversations. I am Phoebe.
And I am Joey. And welcome to day 15 of your 30-day English speaking challenge.
Today, we are talking about something everyone experiences every day: the weather.
Yes, and today I brought an umbrella, sunglasses, and a scarf because I no longer trust the weather.
Wait, Joey, why do you look ready for summer, winter, and a rainstorm at the same time?
Because yesterday morning, the sky looked sunny, so I left my umbrella at home. And 10 minutes later, the rain attacked me.
The rain attacked you? Joey, I think the weather just changed.
Maybe, but it felt personal. First it was sunny, then it got cloudy, then it started raining, and then my shoes gave up.
Okay, that is actually a perfect reason for today's lesson, because weather is not only about the sky. It changes our clothes, our plans, our mood, and sometimes our shoes.
Exactly. I thought weather English was just, it is sunny, it is rainy, and it is cold. But now I need stronger sentences for real life.
Yes, and today we will learn how to talk about the weather in a natural way. Like, it looks like rain, it is getting cloudy, the weather is changing, and it feels colder than yesterday.
Good, because next time someone asks, how is the weather? I do not want to panic and show them my wet socks.
Please do not show anyone your socks, Joey. Just use simple English.
Perfect. So today, learners, we are going to talk about weather, plans, clothes, feelings, and how to survive a surprise rainstorm in English.
That is a very dramatic goal, Joey. But yes, weather English is very useful because people talk about weather all the time.
That is true. Weather is like the safest small talk topic because everyone has a sky.
Everyone has a sky. That is strangely true. And it is also why weather is great for daily English conversation.
So if I do not know what to say to someone, I can start with the weather?
Exactly. You can say, it is really sunny today. It is a bit cold this morning. Or it looks like it might rain later.
I like that last one. It looks like it might rain later. Sounds more natural than just saying rain is coming.
Yes, it looks like is very useful because you are talking about what you can see.
So if the sky is dark, I can say, it looks like rain.
Correct. And if you want a full sentence, you can say, it looks like it is going to rain.
That sounds useful when I am looking out the window and making serious umbrella decisions.
Exactly. You can use it before going outside, before making plans, or when you are talking to someone about the weather.
So if I see dark clouds, I can say, it looks like it is going to rain. And then I should probably take my umbrella.
Perfect. That sentence is simple, natural, and very useful.
I wish I had used that sentence yesterday, before my shoes gave up.
Your shoes were not ready for the weather conversation.
They were not. They trusted the sunshine, and the sunshine betrayed them.
Joey, let's talk about another useful phrase you used earlier. You said, first it was sunny, then it got cloudy.
Yes, and got cloudy sounds different from was cloudy.
Good noticing. We use it got cloudy when the weather changed from clear or sunny to cloudy.
So it was cloudy means that was the weather, but it got cloudy means the weather changed.
Exactly. That difference is very useful because weather changes during the day.
So I can say, it was sunny in the morning, but it got cloudy in the afternoon.
Perfect. You can also say it got colder, it got warmer, it got windy, or it got really humid.
Humid means the air feels heavy and wet, right?
Yes, humid weather can feel sticky, warm, and uncomfortable, especially before rain.
Oh, I know humid. Humid is when your face feels like it is slowly becoming soup.
That is very Joey. But yes, humid weather can feel uncomfortable.
So if the air feels sticky, I can say, it is really humid today.
Exactly. And you can add, it feels very humid. Because weather is not only about temperature, it is also about how your body feels.
That is important. Sometimes the temperature says one thing, but my body says absolutely not.
Very true. That is why it feels is one of the best weather phrases.
Like, it feels cold, it feels hot, it feels windy, or it feels cooler than yesterday.
Yes, use it feels when you're talking about your experience of the weather.
So if the weather app says 20 degrees, but I am still cold, I can say, it feels colder than that.
Perfect. And if the sun is strong, you can say, it feels hotter in the sun.
That is useful because sometimes the sun makes the weather feel much stronger.
Exactly. Another useful phrase is, the weather is changing.
I like that phrase because it sounds calm, but also slightly suspicious.
Suspicious weather is very common. Use the weather is changing when the sky, temperature, or wind starts to feel different.
So if it is sunny, but clouds are coming, I can say, the weather is changing.
Yes, and if you are planning to go out, you can say, we should check the weather before we leave.
That is a smart sentence. I should have said that yesterday.
You had many chances yesterday, Joey.
I know. Yesterday was basically a weather lesson that I failed in real time.
But now it is helping learners, so we will call it useful.
Good. My wet socks had a purpose.
Now let's talk about weather and plans, because weather often changes what we do.
Yes. If it rains, I stay home. If it is sunny, I think about going outside, and then sometimes I still stay home.
Very honest. A useful phrase is, if the weather is nice, we can go for a walk.
That sounds natural. It connects weather with a plan.
Exactly. You can also say, if it rains, we can stay inside.
So we use if when the plan depends on the weather.
Yes. For example, if it is too hot, we can go later. Or if it is cold, bring a jacket.
I like bring a jacket. That is useful advice.
Very useful. You can say, bring a jacket, take an umbrella, wear comfortable shoes, or don't forget your sunglasses.
Yesterday, I forgot the umbrella, wore the wrong shoes, and trusted the sky too much.
That is a full weather mistake story.
It really is. But now I can explain it in English.
Exactly. Weather gives us many small stories, and small stories are great for speaking practice.
So instead of only saying it rained, I can say it started raining while I was walking home.
Perfect. It started raining means the rain began.
And that sounds more natural than rain came suddenly.
Yes. Say, it started raining, it stopped raining, or it rained all day.
Those are very useful. It started raining means it began. It stopped raining means it ended. And it rained all day means the rain continued.
Exactly. And if the rain is not strong, you can say it is drizzling.
Drizzling. That means light rain, right?
Yes, drizzle is soft, light rain. It is not heavy rain.
So if I do not need a big umbrella, but the air is still wet, I can say it is drizzling.
Perfect. And if the rain is strong, you can say it is pouring.
Pouring means very heavy rain?
Exactly. You can say it is pouring outside, or it started pouring when I left the house.
That was yesterday. It started pouring when I left the house because the sky waited for me personally.
Again, Joey, the weather was not personally attacking you.
I am not fully convinced, but I will accept it for the lesson.
Good. Now let's talk about temperature words, because learners need more than hot and cold.
Yes, because sometimes it is not hot, but it is warm. And sometimes it is not cold, but it is chilly.
Exactly. Warm means a little hot in a comfortable way.
So, warm is usually nice?
Yes, you can say, it is warm today, or the weather is nice and warm.
And chilly means a little cold?
Correct. Chilly means cold, but not extremely cold.
So, if I need a light jacket, I can say, it is a bit chilly today.
Perfect. A bit chilly sounds very natural.
I like a bit because it makes the sentence softer.
Yes, and we use it often with weather. A bit cold, a bit windy, a bit cloudy, a bit humid.
So, I do not always need to say very cold or very hot.
Exactly. A bit makes your English sound more natural and less dramatic.
That is good for me because I can be very dramatic about weather.
We noticed, Joey. Now, another useful phrase is, the weather is perfect for.
Ooh, I like that. Perfect for what?
Perfect for a walk, perfect for staying home, perfect for a picnic, perfect for a cup of tea, or perfect for doing nothing.
Perfect for doing nothing is my favorite weather phrase so far.
I expected that.
So I can say, this weather is perfect for staying home and watching a movie.
Yes, that sounds very natural, especially on a rainy or cold day.
And on a sunny day, I can say, this weather is perfect for going outside.
Exactly. This phrase helps you connect weather with an activity.
That makes the conversation longer and more natural.
Yes. If someone says, it is sunny today, you can answer, yes, it is perfect for a walk.
That is better than only saying yes.
Exactly. A small extra sentence keeps the conversation going.
So, weather is not just vocabulary. It is also small talk.
Yes, weather is one of the easiest ways to start a small conversation.
For example, if I meet my neighbor, I can say, it is really warm today, isn't it?
Perfect. Isn't it? Is a small question at the end, and it invites the other person to answer.
So, instead of only saying, it is warm today, I can say, it is warm today, isn't it?
Exactly. It sounds friendly and conversational.
Can I use that with other weather words too?
Yes, you can say, it is chilly today, isn't it? Or, it is really windy outside, isn't it?
That sounds like real small talk.
It is. And if someone answers, you can add one more sentence.
Like, yes, I should have brought a jacket.
Perfect. Or, yes, I hope it clears up later.
Clears up means the weather gets better?
Yes. When the sky clears up, the clouds or rain go away, and the weather becomes nicer.
So if it is cloudy now, I can say, I hope it clears up later.
Exactly. That is a very natural phrase.
I like that because it sounds hopeful.
Yes, and weather conversations often include small hopes, like, I hope it does not rain, or I hope it cools down later.
Cools down means it becomes cooler?
Correct. Use cool down when the temperature becomes lower, especially after a hot day.
So if it is very hot at noon, I can say, I hope it cools down in the evening.
Perfect. And if it is cold, you can say, I hope it warms up later.
Warm up means it becomes warmer.
Exactly. Cool down and warm up are very useful weather phrases.
I like these because they are not too difficult, but they sound natural.
That is the goal. Simple English can still sound real.
Now, I have a question. What if I do not know the exact weather word?
Then use looks or feels. Those words help you describe the weather even when you do not know the perfect word.
So I can say, it looks cloudy, it feels cold, or it feels like rain.
Exactly. It feels like rain means the air and sky make you think rain may come.
That is useful because sometimes the weather has a rain feeling.
Yes, and that phrase sounds very natural.
What about wind?
You can say, it is windy, it is very windy outside, or the wind is strong today.
I like the wind is strong today. It sounds simple and clear.
Yes, and if the wind makes the weather feel colder, you can say, the wind makes it feel colder.
That is very useful. Sometimes it is not too cold, but the wind changes everything.
Exactly. Wind can make a normal day feel much colder.
So if I am talking to someone, I can say, it is not too cold, but the wind makes it feel cold.
Perfect. That is natural daily English.
I feel like weather English is actually bigger than I thought.
It is, but you do not need to learn everything at once.
Good, because I only brought one brain today, and it is already carrying an umbrella.
One brain is enough, Joey.
Thank you. I needed that encouragement.
Let's give learners a few simple weather answers for common questions.
Good idea. The first question is, how is the weather today?
You can answer, it is sunny and warm, or it is cloudy and a bit chilly.
If it is raining, you can say, it is raining right now, so take an umbrella.
Exactly. And if the weather is changing, you can say, it was sunny earlier, but now it is getting cloudy.
That sounds very natural because weather changes during the day.
The second question is, what is the weather like there?
That is useful when talking to someone in another city or country.
Yes, you can say, it is hot here, or it is cold and windy today.
And you can ask back, how is the weather there?
Perfect. That keeps the conversation going.
The third question is, do you like this weather?
You can answer, yes, I love sunny weather, or not really, it is too hot for me.
Too hot for me is useful because weather comfort is personal.
Exactly. You can say, it is too cold for me, too humid for me, or too windy for me.
So, for me makes it personal and softer.
Yes. Instead of saying the weather is bad, you can say, it is a little too hot for me.
That sounds more polite.
Exactly. Weather opinions can be soft and friendly.
Unless your socks are wet, then the opinion becomes emotional.
Fair enough.
So today, we learned how to talk about weather in a more natural way.
Yes, we learned basic weather words like sunny, rainy, cloudy, windy, warm, chilly, humid, and hot.
We learned useful phrases like, it looks like rain, it is getting cloudy, it feels colder than yesterday, and I hope it clears up later.
We also learned how weather connects to plans, clothes, feelings, and small talk.
And I learned that I should check the weather before trusting the sky.
That may be your most useful personal lesson today.
Learners, your task today is simple. Write one sentence in the comments about the weather where you are.
You can write, it is sunny today. It is raining right now. Or it feels a bit chilly.
And if you want to make it more natural, add one detail, like it is raining right now, so I am staying inside.
Perfect. One simple weather sentence is enough.
If this lesson helped you, please like this video and subscribe to Speak with Joey and Phoebe.
It really helps more English learners find us, and it helps us keep creating simple lessons like this for you.
Come back in the next lesson because we are going to talk about work in English.
Yes, we will learn simple phrases for jobs, daily work, meetings, breaks, and talking about a busy day.
That sounds useful because work English can be serious, but we will keep it simple and friendly.
See you in the next lesson, everyone.
Keep speaking, keep learning, and remember, if the sky looks suspicious, take an umbrella.
That is good English and good life advice. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.